Congolese president declared winner of election demanded by opposition to be rerun. Kinshasa, Congo. Congolese President Felix Tshisekedi was re-elected with more than 70% of vote. Country's election commission said Sunday, as opposition candidates and their supporters questioned validity of results. The preliminary results of December 20 elections in capital Kinshasa were announced after opposition and some civil society groups demanded that vote be reheld due to huge logistical problems that they said undermined vote. The landslide victory declared by Tshisekedi would likely heighten these concerns. Businessman Moise Katumbi took second place with 18% of the votes, while Martin Fayulu came third with 5% of the votes. Nobel Peace Prize winner Denis Mukwege, known for treating women who suffered sexual violence in eastern Congo, received less than 1%. Speaking at his headquarters in the capital after the results were announced, Tshisekedi thanked his supporters for giving him another 5-year term. "You believed in my commitment to help our country find its place in the concert of nations," he said. "You have embraced my vision for society. I will spare no effort for jobs, more purchasing power, access to basic services at all levels." According to the Election Commission, approximately 18 million people voted in the election, where participation was over 40%. Election chief Denis Kadima said the results would be sent to the Constitutional Court for certification. Candidates challenging the results have 2 days to present their arguments, after which the Constitutional Court has 7 days to rule. Final results are expected to be announced on January 10, and the president is scheduled to be sworn in later that month. Congo has a history of disputed elections that can turn violent, and most Congolese have little confidence in the country's institutions. Before results were announced on Sunday, opposition candidates, including Katumbi, said they rejected the results and called on public to take action. Logistical problems included many voting centers opening late or not opening at all. Some lacked materials and many of the voter cards had ink stains, making them unreadable. Voting in the election had to be extended to a second day, and voting was still taking place in some parts of the country 5 days after Election Day. If foreign countries sees these elections as elections, there is a problem, Fayulu said at press conference in the capital before the results were announced on Sunday. Violence was already flaring in some parts of the country before the results were announced. In the eastern city of Goma, young people barricaded some main streets to demand a revote. Earlier this week, broke out between some of Fayulu's supporters and police officers who fired tear gas at protesters who threw rocks and barricaded themselves at the opposition headquarters. These elections are an example of ballot box stuff.